In the golden fields of ancient Rome, Proserpina, daughter of Ceres, goddess of agriculture, danced freely among wildflowers. Her laughter filled the air as she wove daisy chains and plucked blossoms to adorn her hair. Her beauty was unmatched, her eyes held the light of spring, and her presence seemed to make the earth itself bloom. Yet beneath the earth's surface, a shadow stirred, watching her every move. Pluto, the formidable god of the underworld, had been captivated by her radiance. One fateful day, as Proserpina wandered far from her companions, she came upon a strange and beautiful flower, a narcissus with petals as white as snow and a golden heart that glimmered like the sun. As she bent to pluck it, the ground beneath her feet began to quake. Before she could cry out, the earth split open, and Pluto emerged in a chariot of blackened gold, his dark eyes blazing. "Do not fear, Proserpina," he said, his voice both commanding and soft. "I mean you no harm. You are destined to be my queen, to rule by my side in the underworld." Despite his words, Proserpina fought against him, her cries echoing across the hills. Yet the earth closed around them and the world above fell silent. In the underworld, Proserpina's arrival transformed the dark, desolate realm. Her presence brought a strange, luminous energy to a place that had known only shadows. The asphodel fields shimmered faintly, and even the river Styx seemed less foreboding. Pluto treated her with reverence, offering her treasures beyond imagination, a throne of obsidian encrusted with diamonds, gardens of silver trees bearing fruits that sparkled like stars, and a crown forged from the essence of night itself. But Proserpina's heart ached for the world above. She missed the warmth of the sun, the laughter of her friends, and most of all her mother. She refused to eat or drink, determined to maintain a connection to the life she had left behind. Above, Ceres searched desperately for her daughter. The goddess's grief plunged the world into an endless winter. Crops withered, rivers froze, and humanity despaired. The gods on Mount Olympus grew restless, their prayers filled with pleas to restore balance. At last Jupiter, king of the gods, intervened. He summoned Mercury, the swift-footed messenger, and sent him to the underworld to negotiate Proserpina's return. Pluto, though reluctant, agreed, for he had come to love Proserpina deeply. Yet before she could leave, he offered her a single pomegranate, its seeds glistening like rubies. "A token of my affection," he said. "Eat, and you will always carry a piece of me with you." Hungry and moved by his gesture, Proserpina took 6 seeds. As she bit into the fruit, a strange warmth filled her, and she realized too late that she had sealed her fate. When Mercury returned with Proserpina, Ceres's joy was unrestrained. The snow melted, flowers bloomed, and life returned to the earth. But their reunion was short-lived. Pluto had invoked an ancient law: any who partook of the underworld's food could never fully leave it. Jupiter decreed a compromise. For 6 months of the year, Proserpina would live above, bringing spring and summer to the world. For the other 6 months she would reign as queen of the underworld alongside Pluto. Thus, Proserpina became a goddess of duality. In the upper world she embodied renewal and life, her return marking the earth's awakening. In the underworld she ruled with strength and grace, bringing order to chaos and offering solace to lost souls. Over time she grew to accept her role as queen, finding a strange beauty in the shadows and a deep connection with Pluto. Yet when spring arrived, her heart soared with the anticipation of reuniting with her mother and the vibrant world above. Proserpina's tale became a legend told by mortals to explain the changing seasons, a story of love, loss, and the eternal balance between light and dark. And though her life was divided, she found a way to belong to both realms, her spirit as eternal as the cycle of the seasons.